In this video I want to give you an update on High Command and the 6 latest expansions. I've already given you a breakdown of the big guns. Let's start with the other 2 expansions for Warmachine. First is Into the Breach and the latest is Heroes and Legends. Let's have a look at some of the highlights of these 2 latest sets. Let's start with Signar and her Warcaster. This is Signar's first purple and red detachment combo and Divine Intervention for the first time for Signar, offering some protection for your warrior cards. So a good addition, this Warcaster. Let's have a look at some others. We have Sentinels with Covering Fire ability, which reduces the overall enemy power by 1 at locations with 1 or more friendly cards with Covering Fire. The Centurion Warjack. This one can be a bit of a beast. It brings 1 victory point with it, and with its sustained attack, you look at its health, with its sustained attack, then it can boost its power up to 4 if there's only 1 enemy card at the location. Then we have the first of the new warriors, the Trencher Command team, again bringing a victory point to the team, and with the Assassinate ability you can knock out warriors with 4 health or less. And a little bit cheaper, the Trencher Scattergunner team with its spray weapon. This time you can defeat all enemies with health less than or equal to its power. So if you can boost this guy's power up, it could be quite a threat. Talking of power boost, Kador next. Let's have a look at this Warcaster. Again a new detachment colour combination, but look at this power hour of the Wolf. Double the base power of 1 friendly Warjack card at Commander Harkovich, the Iron Wolf's location. Pretty mean. Now let's start to look at some of their army cards. First off is Marauder. This is a 2 victory point unit with a slam attack. When you deploy or rush this card, return 1 enemy card at this location with 3 health or less to its owner's hand. More victory points with the Devastator and its Rain of Death. It has 0 power, but look at its special. It can't attack the turn you deploy it. It gains 3 health until your next turn. At the start of your attack step, destroy all cards at this location with 3 health or less. Bring it in to clean up. That's why it's called the Devastator. The first of our warriors is called the Commando Flamethrower Company. A solid infantry unit, relatively cheap. It's only got 3 health, 2 power, but its flamethrower will do a little bit of damage to enemies pretty much unopposed. Finally, the Assault Commander Company, a good defensive card. Average costs and strengths. It's got a victory point on it, but it will prevent you discarding cards and reducing cards' healths. Next, the Protectorate of Menor. This one's got a real interesting special. High Executioner Servath Resnik. Judgment Day. I think players are going to enjoy messing with this one, because you can mess with other players' plans as well as make things a little bit better for yourself. When you rush Resnik, you can refresh 1 card in each player's reserves. Let's take it as army cards. First, the Warjack's Dervish has 2 weapon combat. Again, we've got more power gains. This is a +1 if there's 2 or more enemy cards at the location. Castigator brings 1 victory point, and its combustion is targeting enemy warriors, any with 2 health or less. It's going to take 1 of them out. And just like Kador's Flamethrower, Menor has got his own, the Flame God Cleanser Phalanx, and a pretty mean Assassinate ability, taking out warriors with 4 health or less, the Daughters of the Flame. Finally, Crix. We have Master Necrotech Montenebra. This one's going to give you quite a good strategic option with recalibration. It says when you rush Montenebra, you can move 1 friendly card from another location to her location. Could come in useful at the right time. You might find that useful moving your scavengers around. These guys have Finisher. At the end of your turn, if there's only one enemy card at this location, destroy that card. They only come in green and blue though, so you're going to have to build your deck pretty carefully if you want to recalibrate your scavengers. Next we have the Mighty Corruptor. This one looks pretty fearsome, and it comes with 2 victory points, and it feeds off death. At the end of your turn, if one or more enemy cards were destroyed, draw a card. And that love of death continues with the first of our warriors here, the Undead Bile Thrall Horde. When this card is destroyed, all opponents discard a card. The kind of cannon fodder that eats your opponent. Finally, we have the Atramentus Revenant Crew, your second undead warrior. If one or more enemy warrior cards were destroyed at any location, you can deploy this card from your hand to that location without paying its purchase cost. This is going to take your enemy by surprise, though, of course, its success is going to come in numbers rather than its standalone strength.